Hi, welcome to this video. We're going to have a tutorial on how to make your gecko kit. If you don't have your gecko kit, go grab it. And if you are looking to get a gecko kit, check in the description below for a link. Let's look at what comes in your kit. First, you'll have a visual representation of what your gecko should look like on this card. It will show you where all your beads are supposed to go. Then you'll have a rope and all the beads you'll need. First, you're going to grab your string and you're going to find the two ends, place them together and slide your fingers along the rope until you get to where it loops. Now, this is a step that you will make your loop. If you do not want to loop at the head of your gecko, skip this step. If you do, you're going to fold the rope over itself, kind of like you're tying a shoe, and then you will stick that top loop part through and pull, and that will get you the little loop. Okay, let's grab our very first bead. We decided not to have a loop on ours. You are going to slide the bead onto one of the strings, and then you are going to put the other string end going the opposite direction. This is how we are going to thread all the rows of beads onto our gecko. One string goes through one way, the other. So then grab your strings, slide your bead all the way down to either your knot or to the very edge, and there's your very first bead. Okay, let's go on to your second row. So grab whatever colors are your second row. This time we will stick both beads on the string and then take the string that's empty and put it through in the opposite direction again. And then once you have that, go ahead and pull it until it meets up with that top bead. Next is the line that has our eyes, and this is an important step because order of the beads matter. So grab your two eyes and your bead for the middle. Now the order is going to go an eye bead, then your middle bead, and then the other eye bead. So you'll have those three threaded on, and then again the other rope goes through in the opposite direction and you slide those up. So it's important you look at your picture and you try to match the order that the beads go in. So just like the eyes, when we get to the stomach and the belly, the order that you put the beads on the rope will matter. Take your beads for that last row of the head, put those on, and then we will move on to how to make the little legs for the gecko. You can see we need 2 leg beads and 3 little hand beads. So that's what we need to grab for each arm. You're going to stick the 2 arm beads on first, and then all 3 of the little feet beads. And it's important that these are kind of separate in your mind, because for the next step, you are going to take the end of the string. You do not go through the feet beads, the same string, skip over those 3 and go straight to the 2 leg beads and put that back through in the opposite direction, and that gets you your leg, and you'll just slide that up until it meets with the body. Repeat that on the other side. Then you'll go ahead and start doing your belly. So I'm just going to point out again, the order that you put the beads on the string does matter, so try to match your picture or follow along in the video. Put them all on the correct order and then put that rope through. You might have to kind of wiggle it through, and that's okay. and then pull tight. If you are doing a baby gecko, you are going to skip this next row of beads so that you only have one row with 4 beads in it. So if you're doing the baby gecko kit, skip this row so you only have one row of 4 beads. So as you can see, the baby gecko only has one row of 4 beads where the normal gecko has 2. There's only 1, 2, 3 rows of the belly area in the baby, and there'll be 1, 2, 3, 4 in the normal gecko. So make sure you skipped that second row of 4 beads in the baby gecko, and that you have 4 rows of belly for the adult and only 3 rows of belly for your baby gecko. So now that you've got the center part, we're going to just finish off our belly area or body area. And this will be our last row, and this is the same for both baby gecko and normal geckos. And then to completely finish, you'll put those last 2 beads on the very bottom. And our next step will be to add 2 more legs. You'll be doing your bottom legs, and it's the same steps that we did above. Now that we've got both legs on, we are now going to start our tail. And just go ahead and look at your picture to see if you have a solid tail or an alternating tail, and follow those directions. All right, we finished. So now let's take the ends. We're gonna do a knot. So you're gonna loop it twice around itself and pull tight. And then you can either attach it to something or do some more knots. Just whatever you choose. You can also cut the ends off. Ask a parent if you need help. Your parent can also help you to melt the knot so that it stays forever.
Thank you so much for making a gecko with me. I hope you liked it. They were super cute. Subscribe to our channel so that you can make geckos anytime you'd like. See ya!